one of the largest disasters in the world, the accident at the fourth power unit of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. On April 26, 1986, a powerful radiation release spread over more than 4,000 kilometers. During the liquidation of the accident at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, an exclusion zone with a radius of 30 kilometers was created, which has survived to this day. As a result of natural processes, as well as targeted actions, the level of radiation in the exclusion zone has significantly decreased. Observations have shown that the number of mutations in plants and animals has increased, but not significantly, and nature successfully copes with their consequences through natural selection. That is, nature itself removes defective organisms from its population. Despite the radiation, the absence of people in the exclusion zone does its job. New, unique species of animals and birds appear. About 1,000 people lived in the village of Lubyanka before the disaster at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Today, a herd of wild cows lives there. The reserve employees say that they appeared there about 10 years ago. According to scientists, it was not difficult for the cows to switch to a wild lifestyle because, evolutionarily, they are close to their ancestors. But now there is no need to milk the cows. They have changed their location cycle, and now it is called only for the birth of calves. Before this, the cows were kept by a woman who remained to live in the exclusion zone after the accident, but after her death, the cows began to live independently. A bull leads the herd. During the day, the cows graze in the forest and spend the night on abandoned farms. Where they are much safer than in the forest, the walls reduce the chances of wolf attacks. Their numbers have increased significantly recently. In the Chernobyl zone, hunting of entire packs of wolves is already recorded, which is considered a great rarity to film in the wild. It was possible to record a 3-day hunt of a pack of wolves for a large adult deer. The populations of deer and elk have also increased significantly. The animals feel free even despite the radiation. The greatest danger to them, as it turns out, is not tradition, but people. Rare black storks that do not like people and noise populate the exclusion zone and are often captured by photo traps. Wild animals that lived here 100 or even 200 years ago have stopped. Eurasian lynx, the most widespread species living in the northern forests of Eurasia. In Western Europe, it was widespread everywhere, but due to human activity, it remained only in the Alps and Scandinavia. Even now, in the calm of the Chernobyl exclusion zone, this species is extremely rare. The badger is a very cautious animal that can rarely be seen during the day. They spend most of their lives underground. Only in the evening and late at night they go hunting from their underground homes. The wood grouse is a fairly large bird, listed in the Red Book. It leads a predominantly sedentary lifestyle. Rarely moves long distances, but the calm of the Chernobyl zone attracted even it. And the black grouse appeared. There are not many of them, but gradually they inhabit the protected area. In the Chernobyl exclusion zone, animals that have returned here again continue to enjoy life away from civilization. For example, the river otter, even in cold weather, rain and snow, takes water procedures. And what about the fish? There are many photos of giant catfish from Chernobyl on the internet. So the catfish are big not because of radiation, but because no one touches them. If we give people freedom, then in a month, all these animals will be gone. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. There is still a lot of interesting things ahead.